Alright, 1008 Creekview Ridge. This is a newer phase of Glenwood, one of the last phases. That's a neighbor. That's our house. Good news is it's not stucco all the way around the house. The back of the house and the side of the house is vinyl wrapped. So that is the biggest problem right there. Neighbor's house on a court. It does back up to a different street, or a street that's kind of a little bit loud, but take a look at it. The garage, it's, and again, this is going to be contained to the front of the property, but I mean, you can see what this stucco or this ephes does. It rots, and that's what you end up with. So, I mean, the discoloration. I haven't had too many ephes problems, which you got it all up on the where that water falls off the roof there too. As I said, new roof. These are the original windows, which, I mean, they need to be replaced, but the roof is not in good condition. This doesn't give a good justification of what it actually looks like in real life. That support column is all ephes, which, again, that's an issue. The rest of the ephes, you can see where the water is discoloring running off from the roof, so that's changing the color of the ephes. I wouldn't necessarily say, that it's all bad, but the good news is, like I said, is this is all vinyl wrapped. So the side of your yard, there's no fence. It does back up to a street here. I think it's Round Hill Drive, which can get busy, but it's not. It's not that bad. I mean, we're in basically rush hour right now, and it's dead. But debris in the backyard, evidence of something there. I don't know exactly what. It's been sitting vacant for a long time. I can just tell. It looks just like it's stained, like they tried to stain the deck. I mean, they did put some kind of crap on the deck. A lot of this is them, the owners, doing the work themselves and not really doing a good job at anything. But like I said, good news is the backyard, it's not ephes. Now, any kind of wood, trim work, soffit, fascia, that little piece of wood right there, you got to replace it. So all the wood trim needs to be replaced. Cinder block, that heat pump needs to be replaced. And that's what you got for the outside. Now, when you go in the garage, it does. Here's the back side of this. That's ants, not termites, but there's ants coming out. And I don't know if you can tell, but there might be some mold in there. It is discolored, and it does look, it's not pink like it should look. But we'll go inside. Landscaping's good. Trim the bushes, mulch. Like I said, the driveway. Association's going to tell you to patch those cracks, but other than that, it's not horrible. Like I said, all new window. We'll get inside. Tile down here on the entryway. The interior here it's not horrible. It really isn't that bad. All the walls are swirled. Does have hardwood floors down here, which is not laminate. I mean, these are real hardwood, which they appear to be fine for the most part. Does smell like urine in here a little bit. Your cabinets need to be completely replaced. It's what I would say. I mean, I would definitely gut it. They did a horrible job painting. All that needs to work. They took the appliances. No fridge, no stove. So the guy got pissed, ran out of here with everything he could have or take. It's, like I said, I've got the garage door open where I can smell. It just hasn't been lived in a long time. You've got fridge and that potentially could be some mold. I think that might be some mold there. Yeah, that most likely is mold on that coming from the fridge, from the water line. Does smell like mold coming from the garage, but this is your living room. Come back out, circle back into, or I guess that wouldn't be technically a living room, but does smell like mold in here, and this is very hard to see. I'll take a see the electricity's on. So this is a bathroom down here, which is you have to gut it. Laundry room off the bathroom. Definitely, probably was at one time a rental property. I don't know. I mean, it's a weird situation. But there's just tons of holes. This is just a doorbell. He's got that for whatever reason running into the closet, which I haven't opened yet. And that's just a doorbell, so it's going upstairs. He's got that running up from the closet upstairs. The rest of the house looks good now. The garage, I can't really show it to you. I mean, this could be part of the smell. The hot water tank could have at one point not been drained properly or busted. This could be part of the smell. There's definitely an old smell in here. And again, it'd be the ethos. Your mold problem would be all in through here, which I can't really tell. Maybe up top there might be. There's something up top in that corner, but it hasn't been lived in for a long time. And all this paint, I mean, some of this stuff could stink too. I think that just appears to be paint. I guess you might be able to tell right here. No. Can't. There's not going to be mold there. Let me take a look at the rest of the property. Does stink in here though. I'm going to shut that up because that's stinking up the house. As far as all this goes, everything, I mean, there's just holes. All the doors need to be replaced. That's obvious. Doors need to, I mean, all the carpet, everything, flooring. It's just been worn down to nothing. Paint came off. There's really up top. Just assume that the HVAC system is dead. To be your master, which is pretty big. Does smell like urine in here. It's not horrible, but it does stink. Little things like that's how they live, you know. This is the road out back, which is a big road. But again, we're in rush hour, and it cuts. It's a main vein that goes through Glenwood. I think it's Round Hill. So that really is not that big of a concern. And it's right across on the other side, the entrance to the street, right across from the school, elementary school at Glenwood. Definitely smells like urine. My gut. I got everything in here. In this price point. Jacuzzi tub. It's just filthy. Left whatever that is there. That's the master. Does have a walk-in closet and the light works. All the trim works bad. Don't know what that is. Totally just disgusting in here. That was the master. You got this room. Just typical bedroom. Horrible paint. Again with the electricity or the switch plate. Holes in the wall. They tried to put in hardwood flooring up here. They took the molding off and they didn't didn't put it back up. They just said, okay, we'll just. But they tried to put in the floor. You can tell they did that themselves. There's the main seam. But this is also where your problem will be with this stucco. It's the whole front of the house that would be the concern. But it doesn't smell like mold in here. It still smells like just urine. It just has not been lived in. Molding just popping off a little bit. It's the hall bath up here, which they put in that tile. It's ugly. You have to take that out. The vanities are cheap. Tub insert is cheap. No leaks downstairs in the ceiling coming from up here. And then you've got your third bedroom, which, again, they did stuff with the molding and holes in the wall. So that's really, it's just filthy. Like the fan, I mean, that's just, that's how they live. So that's really it. I mean, it seems, to be honest, it seems pretty good. This, there's not any leaks. I mean, they hit the top with paint when they were painting the walls, but there's no sign of leaks. And I mean, this is a really nice house. I already showed you the bathroom. I'm just going to turn the lights off. But yeah, it's the garage. Once you get to that garage, you can smell mold once you get to that garage. Beautiful fireplace, so not only the backsplash or not only the tile work, but actually that iron 500-pound. Turn that off. So that's it. Sliding glass door, flooring, every window in here. Rip out the deck. That, like I said, that's mold. So these are different sets of cabinets that they must have had installed afterwards. Turn that off. Your windows. I see these termites, but these guys right there, they're dead, and they came out when it got warm out. And they flood. I mean, that'd be the other thing I'd be concerned with is termites near that stucco, but there's that electronic deadbolt. There's digital locks. That's nothing. So that's it. I'm going to talk to this neighbor. I've been waiting for him to get out of his truck. So that's it.